Let's create a pivot chart. Now, there are two ways we can do this. One, we can base a pivot chart off of an existing pivot table, or we could create a new pivot chart pivot table combination. You cannot create a pivot chart by itself unless you're basing it off of a data model, which we're not doing right now. Now, let me show you how to create a pivot chart off of an existing pivot table and talk about why I tend to not like to do that. So I have my pivot table here, and let's say I created a pivot chart. So to do that, I'm going to go to Pivot Table Analyze, and right over towards the right here, I see Pivot Chart as an option. So I'm going to choose Pivot Chart, and we'll just go with our clustered column chart selection here. Okay, so here's the issue I have with this, all right? I've created my pivot chart. Isn't it wonderful? Now, it's a little cluttered, and that is because it is using the exact same makeup here or structure as my pivot table. So what I might want to do is say, all right, well, I'm going to come into this pivot chart, and I'm going to come here and pull up the field list for the pivot charts. Notice it says pivot chart fields, right? And I'm going to say, you know what? I don't want to look at the lines. I just want to look at the agents. That's great, but look what happened. It also made that adjustment in the pivot table, which I don't want. I want the pivot table to show me this, but I don't want that in the pivot chart. Problem is the pivot chart is based on the pivot table, and so I can't do that. Ugh, that stinks. So because I'm not using a data model here, and this is one of the reasons why I think data models are often the way to go, and we'll learn about that. Since I don't have that, I need to create a whole new pivot chart pivot table combination. So I'm going to click in a blank cell here. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go over here to the data tab. I'm going to come back to my call data table. I'm going to do insert pivot chart. Now, when I do this, it's going to give me the option of pivot chart and pivot table. But if I'm not doing it using a data model, either of these is just going to give me a chart and table together. All right. All right, so here we go. I'm creating this is based off of call data. Let's put it on a new worksheet. Okay. And this is good. So now I can set up my pivot chart however I want because it's based on this other pivot table. Okay, so let's say in my pivot chart, I do want to see the agents. And let's just say, you know, we'll change the type of chart in a little bit. Let's say I do want to see the agents. And let's say I do want to see the sales. All right. And I think that's it. What else did I have going on over here? We had the agents and per issue, right? So I want to see the agent and the sales, and I want to see that broken down per issue, right? Cool. So this is what I want. So I built my chart. Now watch what I'm going to do. I am going to go to this pivot chart, and the pivot chart is going to have the same design options as a regular chart. We're going to see that in another video. So if I go to design, I know with a regular chart, I can move it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and say move chart. And I'm going to move this as a object in sheet 1. We didn't rename that, so it's just sheet 1. Click OK, and there we go. Now I've got my pivot chart here, which is what I wanted before, but it was based off of this data. And so I couldn't have that without moving or changing or affecting this data. So now that pivot chart is based off of this. I can hide this worksheet now, sheet 2. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to click hide. Matter of fact, let's name it so I don't get confused by what it is. We'll call this pivot chart a source. Hide. And let's call this dashboard 1. Okay. All right, so now this is here. I can still manipulate it because I have a pivot chart analyze tab where I can still get my field list. I can still move things around and manipulate stuff however I want to. And the worksheet that this is all based on is hidden. So this is great. This is, if you're not using a data model, the way to have a standalone pivot chart. Or we create the pivot chart pivot table combination, then we can move the pivot chart wherever we want and then hide the worksheet that has the pivot table. And this is how we can kind of get stuff together without changing one by changing the other.